Roading this hike, my property. Let me switch my camera aiming a little bit. So I've come quite a ways. I got a big old on my property. I got my girl Stella with me. Uh, so I got Stella to follow me like a puppy. She likes me now. She trusts me. She's real jumpy. She won't let me pet her too many times. Stella had a really bad experience with humans, so I'm just letting her get a taste of nature. See, that brings her out and makes her a different dog. And so far, it's working. She looks happy. She's nervous and cautious, of course, but she looks so happy, and I'm so happy for her. I'm so happy that she's getting a chance to get out. Come on, Stella. But it gives you also a perspective of how big this property truly is. Holy smokes. This place is enormous. This is nowhere near my main home, so. And I come out here to get my steps in. So my shirt says wanted. It's acorn for recklessly falling on a cop car in Florida. I love that meme. But I'm on this hike here in my woods. I got a lot of woods, man. I kind of lucked out with this property. That's why it cost $500,000. Hey, that's my girl Stella. Hey, Stella. Say hello, Stella. Stella, again, I purchased her for $500, and the lady I got her from said that she had a really bad experience with a collar. And that collar's still around her neck. I haven't been able to remove it yet because she won't let me. And honestly, the fact that I've made so much progress with her, that's amazing. Roadhog kennel, what's going on, Roadhog? I'm hiking in my trail. But yeah, we got a lot of woods back here, man. So I was thinking about letting a lot of my goats back here because it's got a lot of shade, because goats like shade. They don't like direct sunlight. So I let them all back here and let them graze, man. Graze in the woods. But the problem is that I want to make sure they're protected. So I'm thinking about slowly training Stella, the one I have right here, to be my goat dog. And the biggest reason why is because she's the one dog that doesn't bark at the goats, doesn't growl at them. And on top of that, she's very scary, which means she will jump from, the goats if they just buck at her one time. But she doesn't have that same kind of fear when it comes to coyotes. Because there's a coyote that came too close to my property the other day. I didn't tell my wife. I didn't want her to freak out, because then she'd be like, oh, we gotta move. But Stella scared them off, which lets me know for some reason she doesn't fear coyotes. But she doesn't like people, which lets me know it was people that hurt her. And I'm trying to be patient with her. She has gotten to the point where she will lick my hand. She will approach me. Hey, Stella. Yeah, see how scared she is? Scary. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Yeah, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm never gonna hurt you. Yeah, you're sweet, girl. I'm never gonna hurt you. You're so beautiful. As you can see, she's just scared. That's all. She's just scared. Something happened. Somebody must have hit her. And she's a working line German Shepherd. So, well, at least I think most of her is working line, because I got her papers. So, I want you to see. Look at all this, man. Just for days and days and days, bro. Goats will have a good time back here. So in case you aren't noticing, man, this place is enormous. So I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna show you some of the backside. I'm gonna keep walking. You be like, wait, you own all this? Yeah, I'm gonna keep walking. So this is why I'm not worried about intruders, because if you come out here, what you don't realize is that I have set a bunch of traps up. Yeah, she's built like a working dog. Yeah, Stella, she's beautiful, isn't she? She's built like one. Yeah. All I gotta do is just earn her trust, and understand from her previous owner that she will work. She will actually guard stuff. She's just lost a lot of her confidence. And one thing that you don't want to lose with your dog is their confidence. But as you can see in that pond right there, I'll show you that pond in a second. But I own 2 ponds, which I should tell you how much land I actually own. So we're going back here, and if some of my connection gets spotty, I'm sorry. I'm way back here in the woods and the mountains. So I got a little water running through here. I'm trying to avoid this with my boots. Not slip. Oh, yeah, almost slipped there. Let's see. I own all this up this hill. Own all that, and let's keep going up here. This is crazy how much I own, bro. I walked my whole property line, and I had to call my wife because asked her how long you think I could take me to get back to the house, because I was feeling kind of dehydrated. It was a walk that I definitely underestimated. So I'm planting cattail this year. Yeah, look at that view right there. I'll come back and show you that view of my own pond. I get a chair, sit back here, man. I'm telling you, the view is unreal. But let's keep going. So I own all. You see all this land, and I just walked up a long ass hill to even get to this part. So I don't know how many acres this actually is. I was told it was about 85 in all actuality, because the thing is that it's 13 if you sit it on flat land. But the problem is, once you stretch it out, it's about 85 actually, because of all the inclines of actual land. So this is why I picked goats. And there's Stella right there. She's being, I caught you sniffing me out and stuff, see? 85, yeah, that's huge, yeah. So when you flatten the land out, it's about 85 actually. Yeah. So this is why it seems like I got more land than what the actual property says. This is nuts, bro. And it goes back even further, all the way back into those woods. So as you can see, when you actually stretch the land out, it's about 85 acres. Because you got to include hills, you got to include inclines, you got to include all that stuff. So this is what makes it ideal for goats. If I put goats back here, like maybe 50 to 100 goats, I mean, they got foraging for years, bro. They'll never run out of like grass to eat. I just got to bring them hay and bring them some straw so they can lay in and put up a little structure. Maybe put up a little one of those little truck hatches. And I just move around place to place, you know. And pretty much like, so long as I get like a ringleader, like I did with Poodle, my main goat. So long as I establish that, the other goats will stay in line. They won't lead the main leader, and all I gotta do is stake down the main leader. I hate staking down animals, but I only got to stake down one. That's the main leader to keep everybody else in one spot. And then on top of that, I just bring out Stella, or I bring out one of the dogs that I already know is definitely gonna guard, like Tino, or even Gretchen, honestly. You know, I just have to get them used to the goats and not go after the goats. But if I do that, I mean, I'm good to go. But as you can see, man, this is unreal how much property I actually have. Hey, Stella. There you go. Come on, Stella. I want you to get out here so you can get, you know, I actually kept her in her kennel for over a month, and I feel bad about that. The thing about it is that she was so reactive, and I had other dogs out, you know, fights would happen. I did it for her own protection, and on top of that, also so that she wouldn't run away, because there was one point she did like run away, and she almost got hit by a car. And ever since then, I said, okay, I'm only gonna let you out when I'm absolutely sure you're gonna follow me, man. So I worked with her. I sat in her kennel. Like I said to myself, you know, I'm gonna follow my dog trainer's advice. Todd from the Calm Dog in Oregon, he told me, sit in her kennel, get a chair, get your headphones. You wear it in almost every freaking video, like anyways. Get your headphones, listen to some music or a YouTube video or some politics or whatever your videos, and then just, you know, sit in the kennel with her. If you feel really bad about it, if you feel like you want to get closer to her, then sit in the kennel with her. So I said, if I'm going to keep you in the kennel, I'm going to sit in there with you. Therefore, I'm not going to actually do anything that I wouldn't do to myself. So I sat anywhere from 3 to 4 hours a day for a whole month. And that's why she follows me now. Because you have to, when a dog has been through a rough life, it is almost impossible to gain their trust in some cases, but it takes that kind of extreme commitment. There's one of my ponds right there. See? I have a pond. I have a whole pond, yo. So I'm gonna go back around so I can show you the view from over on there. So I want you to imagine at nighttime, you know, Um, you know, you got a chair out there you can see, but let me go around real quick. But the reason why I kept her in the kennel is to keep her safe too, because she's already scared, and the last thing I want is for one of my other dogs to misinterpret her body language. Yeah, I see. You see all this grass? Yeah, all that goat food. Yeah, this is why I chose goats over cows or even pigs. You know, you could actually, this land is ideal for pigs too. If you're just trying to, if you don't care about necessarily what happens to parts of the woods, I mean, pigs, I mean, you could absolutely have that. And then one of the biggest problems with pigs is that you got to keep them with water. Well, I got a whole ass pond right here. You feel me? So, I mean, pigs drink that kind of water anyways. I mean, they're freaking pigs. They live in mud, so they don't care. But I would still provide them like fresh water. But I'm not worried about them like overheating. Not when you live next to a pond. I kind of like this property just for like goats though, because it's ideal for goats. All the inclines, all the climbing, all the rocks, the goats don't care about. The goats are freaking mountain climbers. They don't care, dude. They'll just climb that mountain. They'll be on their way, and they'll eat all this grass, and they will never run out of food. Let me see if I get to this other spot real quick. I had to feed baking soda to Polly. Baking soda, yeah. I did not listen to that advice. I need to go pick up some baking soda. Thank you for reminding me, Roadhog. How you guys doing? Everybody who's watching, how you guys doing? Much love, much love. I showing off a little bit of my property here. So I purchased this back in January, and I brought it because it's a property that has two houses on it. It has a main house and a cottage that was built on it. So that's two homes that I have on the same property, and it had a lot of acres. How you doing, Lotus Flower 420? How you doing? So I had a lot of acres, and a lot of people don't understand incline. So when I was in the Army, I was attached to the 10th Mountain 10th Mountain in 2010 through 2011. And that was Task Force Raven over in Afghanistan. So when you attach to 10th Mountain, you learn a little bit from the guys there about inclines and all that stuff. Those guys are high speed as hell. I was never that good of a soldier, but these guys were something different, man. 10th Mountain Division, I got to give you a little bit of a shout out. But as you can see, I get a chair. Maybe, let me see, let me go up this hill a little bit. Probably get a weed eater and come and weed eat some of this stuff. Let's see if we can get through and avoid the stickleys. I think we can. I think we can. We have the technology. We have feet. We have feet. We have feet. You can't tell me I haven't done a lot of climbing in my day. But right about here, probably get rid of that tree right there. But right about here, I say, at nighttime, you just sit, look at that view, man. Now I'm gonna show you another view that I got. This one here is gonna blow your mind, because this is one of the craziest views you'll ever get, to kind of show you how mountainous this region truly is. Now, when I say I live on the side of a mountain, a lot of people have a hard time believing that, because they're like, wait, but you have high-speed internet. Yeah, so a lot of people don't realize federal government a while ago, they gave out a lot of incentives to rural and small areas to provide high-speed internet. Subsidies, all kind of government goodies, you name it. So a lot of these areas that you think don't have internet, where do you think all these bigots be posting from, huh? They don't post from their little dial-up internet no more. They got high speed just like you. It's not every area, of course, but a lot of rural areas are picking it up though. So I'm not saying everybody who lives in rural areas is a bigot, because I'll be talking about myself, right? But there are some people who live off the grid for various reasons. Some people live off the grid because they don't like the government. Some people live off the grid because they want to just be self-sufficient. Some people live off the grid because they want to, you know, just live off the grid. And some people do it because they truly are bigots. Let's be honest. There's different strokes for different folks, you know? But you see a lot of the same stuff, man. Out here, I know everybody's kind of it's kind of chill, you know. There's no crazy politics out here, but there are undertones that I've noticed. There's just certain things I don't really conversate for super duper long, because honestly, I spend most of my time out buying hay and buying straw and buying dog food, or buying pine shavings, or I'm out buying stuff for the animals. I'm not really talking to people per se, and it's not because I don't want to talk to them. It's just that, I mean, I'm honestly just coming and going, man. Like, I spend almost 90% of my time, you know, with activism or feeding dogs or goats or sheep, you know. Thank you guys for giving me the likes, guys. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys are sharing the stream. I just wanted to just show up properly a little bit. Much love, Lotus. Much love, Road Hog. Let's see. I'm trying to get to the other spot here, so I just kind of circled around. As you can see, if you want to get some exercise, man, this property is definitely for you. Because, Lord, you will get your steps in. Let me try to be careful coming down this little slope here, because that slippery little clay mud is right there. I can see it. But Stella, you're doing great. You're staying with me the whole time. The other reason why I brought Stella along to follow me is mainly because I'm showing her where the property line is. And I didn't really show her the real property line, but I show her where she's allowed to go and where she's not allowed to go, so she can commit that to memory. I'm trying to see if I can get a good vantage point where to show you guys probably the craziest scene I have of this property. This is all a wood shed somebody was going to build, and they left it here when they sold us the property. I haven't got a chance to move all that wood yet, you know. It's probably going to be calling the trash haul and just have them haul all that. I found a few graves back here too for some animals. I'm guessing it's not for people, because when I dug them up, because I was like, oh, let me see, because let me get ready to call somebody, because Lord ain't gonna say I did this. But no, it's a bunch of animals, so, you know, animal bones. And I figured these people, they were elderly people that I brought this property from. But yeah, I want you to see this. You see all that in the background? Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. You see that? I live on a mountain, yeah. So sometimes we have a mist that comes through, right? And the mist, it will hit your face. And my wife, the first time it happened, she was like, hey, you know, this weird fog, it just comes in and it just goes away. And I explained to my wife, I said, you know what that is, right? She's like, what? She's like, what? She's like, I said, baby, that's a cloud. She's like, wait, what? She didn't understand that we live on a mountain until we drove to this place. I want to say Grants Pass or Eugene in Oregon. And she was reading some of the signs that we were passing by. And she said, wait a minute. Elevation 20,000, elevation 19,000. I'm like, yeah, baby. Like, we're actually coming down from the mountain that we live on. You didn't know that? Like, it's not unusual to find cow farmers on mountaintops. It's not unusual. Yeah. Yeah, but in the background right there, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Let me see if I zoom in a little bit. But yeah. So, trying to see if I can get a better vantage point. It's like all these trees. By the way, the trees that you see right there, right, with the little squiggly little things there, those are called madrones. Madrones are really, really tough. They burn cleaner, and aside from that, they are very, very durable for furniture. So I checked my property line and had somebody come through with an appraisal. They said, sir, you got anywhere from 170 to about a little over $200,000 worth of madrones on your property. Yeah, sky's really blue. Oh yeah. Well, sky's not going to be blue. It's going to be a little bit dark because it rains here all the time. I mean, that's the other drawback to being on a mountain. It rains all the time. But, you know, most times it is sunlight. It's just when it rains, it does rain. So I think I'm be coming up on my second pond over here. Yeah, I own all that too. Like, this is just unbelievable amount of land, man. By the way, the other acres, I got to go way back yonder, and I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not doing that. I like exercise, but I don't love it that much. And you're gonna see my chicken coop that got screwed up. 1 acre of hemp equals 7 acres of alfalfa. Good point. Good point. Very good point. Good point. My wife actually was interested in getting a license to grow hemp. She said, a lot of people think that you only need like long fields to grow hemp. Negative. Hemp will grow anywhere. The only thing you need are the seeds, son. That's it. That's the best part about hemp, man. Especially depending on like the strain. That's my second pond right there. Yeah. So chicken coop, the tarp that we put on top of it, it fell down. So we're gonna have my buddy Juan from this one business. He's gonna come through. He's gonna build us a permanent structure over on top of it. So the chicken coop got screwed up, but you probably can see my chickies. Yeah, it's an added bonus for joining me on the stream. You guys get to see my chickens. So I get my exercise every day, and what I usually do with my dogs is I walk them that whole long trail that I just walked from way back yonder to over here. I do that with them, so I figure that is sufficient exercise. Now, it may not seem like it because I walk that super duper fast, but what you gotta understand is that I'm not like everybody else. I walk that super fast, but if you just tried to do what I did, you probably would be out of freaking breath. I jog anywhere from 2 to 5 miles a day. This is why I'm in such ridiculously good shape. That's how I went from being over 300 pounds to 170 in less than 2 years. I know it seems very unhealthy to do it like that, but I did it. I had to get in shape. Yep, and I think we can come check out the chickies. All right. So, let me lock the door behind me so Stella doesn't fall. All right. They've gotten a lot bigger, as you can see. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and replace their food and their water while I'm here. We'll brush some aside. Place the phone here. Okay, cool. Let's clean this off for you guys. Some stuff there. Okay. All right, let's. So I'm replacing their food. They're remaining here. Juan's gonna get this fixed. Juan's gonna get this my chicken coop fixed by May. And I say about June, that's when I'm gonna go ahead and transition them to out there because they're getting big. They're getting very big, and I'm getting kind of worried that Juan's not gonna finish that in time. So because Juan has some other projects he's gotta fix. But if push comes to shove, I'm just gonna reapply that tarp and hope for the best. If not, what I'll do is I'll buy little small chicken coops. So we got the kind of money. I'll just buy smaller ones and put it on the inside chicken coop with like the actual the lid and the roof on it, and just keep them in separate coops. Screw it. They all be in a safe area. And if that's the kind of money that I gotta spend, so be it. I took responsibility for them, and that's what I gotta do. Hey, Chicky. Hey, sweetie. How you doing? Give you this. Hey, you can't roost on this. Get off. I'm just tossing out all the bedding they got in this thing. I don't want to waste this feed. That's wasting money. Let's just get all the bedding and all the nasty stuff out. Let them eat. You don't want to just dump your long tray. Don't do that. I mean, chicken feed is cheap, but it adds up because guess what? They got to eat throughout their freaking life. So I'm not worried about the cost of it. I'm just don't want to just waste good food like that. So I'll just toss it in their bedding and they'll just come and pick it out anyways. I'm not worried about insects because I have an orchid man that comes in every month. We pay about $92 a month for him to come spray, and it covers about an acre. So this is from my house to the chicken coop and to my goat pen, and that's it. That's and my dogs. As long as I keep the pests out of there and messing with my animals and my home, I'm happy with that. You can live out in the woods if you want to. That's what it's there for. Just can't live in my house, only my animals. It's time for you to get some more water, guys. Had to wash their water thing out with some of my water from outside. Hey. Take a chill pill. You're kicking out too much stuff. Seems like I found my bully. Seems like I found my bully. Some chicks could be bullies, man. All right. Stop picking stuff in your food. Jeez. All right, let's move this to the side for right now. And grab you. Clean out your water, guys. All right, ladies, they're all female. Save this water. All right, let's get your water. I try to put the water away from the heat sources. I'll show you the heat sources in a second. There's your water right there. Let's get your water right here. All right, ladies. Enjoy. Much love. Y'all be safe and get ready to make me some eggs. Chicken feed has gotten expensive. They're getting so big, yeah. Yeah, when they're grown, yeah, I'll try to keep an eye on them. But also, well-fed chickens typically don't eat each other. The feed costs, yeah, God. gotten really crazy. So what I'm going to give them now is a little snack for them. These are premium grubs. It's just some honest worms, the honest worm, and some black soldier fly larvae, and it's just something that they like, even at this age. I just kind of just sprinkle it in there. And just let them eat it. I don't know if you noticed, there's kind of a fair amount of chickens in there. It's about 25 actually. It's about 25 at total. Those larvae are all dormant, don't worry. I'm not dormant with them, they're all gone. They're not gonna wake up. So yeah. Let's see. There's a lot of chicken in there. See that? So when they're grown, they're gonna obviously be too big for this space. That's when I'm gonna have to move them. Which is fine. We're gonna have the chicken coop ready by then. So we have pretty much everything on schedule. We have our budget for home improvements and for animal stuff, and we have everything on a budget and a schedule, and we have not missed yet. We've only been on time or early, which is how we like it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I just want you to walk along my property and walk along with Stella. And until next time, horns up, peace out. Are you gonna let your chickens roam when they get older? Roam on the property? Perhaps. It depends. But that's gonna have to be called by ear. But until next time, guys, horns up, peace out. Good night and good luck. And thank you, Roadhog, and thank you, Lotus Flower 420, for coming through. Much love. Thank you so much for all your support. I really do appreciate it. Mwah. Peace.